Good evening, dark horror lovers, and welcome to Kimchi's Grim Dark Chronicles. We are Vorpal Tales, and I am Dwayne, at Made of Kimchi on the internet, and I will be your GM for this evening. This is the second session of our campaign of Grim Hollow in Search of Sanity. Here at Vorpal Tales, we present a plethora of terrifying tales and awesome adventures for your viewing pleasure. You can catch us here on Twitch. Consider dropping a sub or a follow. Check out the archives on our YouTube channel. Visit our webpage, www.vorpaltales.com, with links to all of our social media, our Discord, and our Patreon. Make sure you check out our calendar to ensure you don't miss any of your favorite shows and any changes that may be happening. Shoutouts tonight go to Astral Tabletop for our virtual gaming space that we play all of our games on. Thank you to Ghostfire Gaming for this awesome dark campaign setting. Special thanks to N8 Mid for our custom character sheets that we play with on Astral. And a thank you to Love Your Rebellion, a non-profit group that empowers marginalized groups through the arts. Be sure to check out their website, loveyourrebellion.org. And last but not least, thank you to all of our viewers and our fans. Players, please introduce yourselves. Tell everyone where you can be found and who you will be playing this evening.
I'm Eldritch Echoes Online, and I am playing Lord Casimir Volpescu this evening.
Hey everybody, I'm Ever. My pronouns are they, them. You can find me all over the internet as Changeling Ever, and tonight I shall be playing Luca di Vestri, who is a half-elf fiendish type thing, but he doesn't really know that yet.
Hello everybody, I am Steve. You can find me on the internet pretty much everywhere at Voodoo Arcade, and tonight I am playing Jean-Louis Volant, the witch hunter on the side of the angels.
I am Key. You can find me at TrueKey-sama on Twitter, and tonight I will be playing Dr. Knackle.
The ever wonderful Dr. Knackle. Okay, crew. Now that we've introduced ourselves, let us get underway. But first, allow Dr. Knackle to regale us what happened our last session.
As the four fiendish fellows awoke from a conjoined nightmare, from the terrible slaughter, to iron bars and the screams of the subject of a sadistic, shape-shifting, sausage-fingered surgeon. The group made an escape from their cells, caused the surgeon to flee, made sure the patient would live, made it out with their equipment and amnesia. No memory of who they were.
Correct, yes. After sharing your shared nightmarish dream horror escape scene, you awoke to find yourselves in a cell of sorts with a woman pleasingly tearing pieces off of a man tied down to a table. You were able to escape, send the woman on her way, stabilize the man, and you have found your weapons and armor. And you now find yourself still in this basement furnace area of some lair. You don't remember how you got here, where you are. You do remember your names. And I leave the scene to you.
Before we jump deep into these characters, I do just want to say, that very first nightmare scene together, worst escape room ever, 0 stars. Will not go back and die again.
I'm going to continue doing what I was doing. I'm going to explore the furnace.
So, as I said the last time, when you look at the furnace, it's mainly a cold iron furnace. It still has some embers burning, but not a full ablaze. It has a 4-foot square opening that's hanging about halfway open, and nearby on the ground and over the lip of the door hangs, heaps of gory clothes and other dubiously flammable trash.
I'm gonna open it the rest of the way and take a look inside.
Make a perception check.
$14.
14. All right. So as you open the door and you kind of stick your head inside, you feel a little bit of heat. Nothing that you couldn't, that you can't put off. It's more like keeping your face next to a candle. And you see that there is a chute, obviously where the smoke would go, that goes up. It is very small. Probably someone that is of small stature or a very small stature could make it up easily. Anyone larger than that could make it, but they're not gonna be able to move as fast. If you did want to climb the shaft.
It sounds dirty.
I turn around and see Jean behind me, and I say, "You should probably check those stairs first before we go trying to climb a chimney." No, the stairs next to the ludicrous amount of dead bodies.
Yes, you you did for a quick moment step into the I guess you could call it the foyer area.
Yes. I kicked that door open.
So yes, once you kick that door open, the stench of rot and decay wafts in. You guys made Constitution checks the last time, so I won't make them again. But it is insanely overwhelming, and every minute that you spend in there, you catch yourself going. It's one of those,
As mentioned last time, I have gloves and now I'm covering my face. I tossed some rags at Jean for your hands.
I take my floof and cover. That's what they're for, right?
Yeah, you hide a little piece of lemon in there, so.
Are you two with us?
Exactly. Yes. Grimacing the whole way.
Dr. Knackle would be searching for the rest of his equipment, knowing that something's not here. He doesn't know what's missing. Feels like something's missing. Something has to be missing.
Well, as you all walk towards the door to head into the dead body area, you do see the big pile of sacks next to the entryway that surprisingly doesn't have names on it, but just says elf, man, strange elf, little man.
I'm not an elf. I'm a vampire.
You suppose there are bodies in there?
Doesn't look like bodies.
Only one way to find out.
So do you open them up?
Dr. Knackle hobbles over and opens up one of the bags. The one that says Little Man.
Little man? Yes, so you find all of any item that you would have had on your character at character creation that was not your armor or your weapons. So any type of kits you may have had, ammunition for crossbow, for your crossbows, for bows. If you would have had any type of like anti-venom or flasks, all of your bedding, your water skins, all that extra stuff is found in those sacks.
I pull my stuff out of the bag that says vampire, not weird elf. Only one elf in this party.
It says weird elf. I don't think they could classify you.
Clearly the people here are fools.
You
People
do
here are
seem
simple.
very weird.
Correct, but the people here are clearly simpletons.
Clearly.
I show you my round ears and my beard and roll my eyes.
A very weird elf indeed.
I'm going body diving.
Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna grab my sack.
So Luca grabs their sack. Casimir goes body diving. Make me a investigation check, Casimir. If you wish to dive through these bodies.
I think
11.
you should make him roll swim.
Roll athletics.
So you spend about 10 minutes searching this pile of bodies, and the one thing that you do notice is that they're all wearing the same type of uniform, all like white orderly, as if you were in a hospital. They all look like orderlies. You do find about 15 gold pieces in stray coins and cheap jewelry on the bodies. And you notice that as you're moving the bodies over and pushing some aside, and a hand falls off of one as you're moving it, you see that these bodies are like oozing some green kind of almost viscousy liquid. But because you have gloves on, it doesn't get on you.
I investigate the chute.
So the broad chute extends diagonally to the stone wall and heads up in about a 28-degree angle. It is pretty easy. If you did want to climb it, it is fairly easy. It's not very slick. It is made of stone, so it does have holds.
In my life experience, gentlemen, I have found all stairs to be treacherous. This is our backup route, I think. I pick up a heavy body, drag it over, and toss it down the treacherous-looking stairs.
You toss it like at the foot of the stairs?
No, on the stairs. I don't
on the
trust stairs.
So you chuck this body, and as it
We call this trap detection.
it slumps on the first stair, and then it like does that slow slinky kind of roll down like the next 4 or 5 steps. You can hear a couple of bones break as its dead weight rolls down, and then it just hits the floor in front of you.
Excellent use of a cadaver.
I look at the gnome. I think it'll take your weight.
Dr. Knackle will begin to walk up the stairs.
So you make it safely up the first flight. As you make it to the first landing, you turn to go up the second flight of stairs. you see that there is just an insane amount of rubble and building material that has fallen onto the stairs and pretty much blocks the rest of the way up. So there's no way you could climb. You might be able to dig through maybe in a couple hours, but other than that, there's no way you're getting through this.
Turn and yell down the stairs. So they were treacherous.
Aha!
Not anymore.
Foul, fiendish stairs.
Indeed.
I sigh heavily, which sounds weird because I don't inhale first. And then I'm going up that chute. I can say, look at them and say, and go up the chute through the bodies. I've
Right.
done worse.
So, Lord Casimir, you're pretty much already in the bodies anyways. So you know where it's pretty easy to step on and get up to the chute. Go ahead and make a...
I yell back. I'm sorry. Don't come in here without gloves. These are infected.
An infection.
That
Yeah,
is
sorry about that.
absolutely disgusting.
Most intriguing.
Plenty of samples, Doctor.
Yes, this would be a nice time to,
Dr. Knackle will...
What did you want me to roll?
climb.
Athletics. Okay.
Yeah, athletics. Yeah.
24.
Beautiful. You make it up the chute with no problem. It only extends up about 20, 30 feet. And you find a door at the end. Like a trap door above your head.
I call down to them. It's safe. Once we gather up here, we will continue forward. We should not split up. Clearly, we're linked. So deemed the dream of death.
Are you saying I have to climb that?
Or you could stay down there and starve, I suppose.
Yeah.
Your kind does eat, yes.
I don't. Oh. I need a bubble bath after this, and a robe.
I'm
Lots
sure
of
it'll
these
rain
dead bodies
eventually.
are wearing robes. Sorry, Steve, go.
I'm sure it'll rain eventually, and that's your shower. Let's go.
What hovel are you from?
I think back to the stone cell. I'm sure I have flashbacks of it being where I'm from, and I don't know actually. I'm going, and I'll start trying to shimmy up the chute as well, putting on
what
as
about-
much covering as I can to stop from touching the bad icky stuff.
Okay. So anyone
about
who's
the
going to go
priest?
up the chute, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Athletics.
Dr. Knackle would start yelling out, like, wait, what about the patient?
I don't think he can climb, so
He's real dead.
Ugh.
But he's not dead though, right? Like out of game.
He's not dead. You were able to stabilize him.
Okay.
But he is pretty much in a coma. For all intents and purposes.
All right. Okay. Fine. Wrap him up. Tie him. And I'll drag him up the chute.
Dr. Knackle will hobble over towards the patient and start getting as many bandages as he can, just wrap this man up like a mummy.
Yep, you are definitely a fop noble. Look at that. Not you, Doc. Sorry. Luca rolled a 3 trying to climb.
Oh no.
this is the worst at athletics I've ever been in a character, and it feels so foreign. But oh god, it's gonna be hilarious.
You know what? I really thought you guys would have no problems getting up the chute. But apparently you do. So Luca gets up not 5 or 10 feet and then just loses hold of one of the sides and goes sliding back down the chute and lands back first on the pile of bodies, and all you hear is this big as like, you know, orifices open and things ooze out, eyeballs pop out.
Yep.
You hear another exhale-only sigh, and then rope hits the ground next to you. I secure it to something if I can. If I can't, I have pythons. I'll hammer that shit to the wall.
Can I mildly retcon something for you, Dwayne?
Yes.
My character's climbing up, no problem, and then at that height that you said, realizes that his hands are dirty. Freaks out, and then
Perfect.
falls cartoonishly. And just the highest pitched squeal that you've ever heard. Elfinly possible?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, now your hands are not only dirty, but your body.
Standing over Luca. You got a little something on you.
Standing over Luca with an unconscious guy slung over his shoulder.
I'm going to die down here.
No, you're not.
I would like
You'll
to
be fine.
secure and offer them a rope for some sort of advantage, please.
Yes, you're able to. You could actually tie it to the handle of the door. You know, to give them a firm setting,
Okay.
or just hold on to it yourself.
I apologize, Key. I cut you off. What were you saying?
I was just commenting how our posh friend will be fine.
Yeah.
They're not going to die.
You really bringing the dead man with you?
He's not dead, just
he won't
rested.
last. He won't last the night.
I've been informed he's not dead. He's coming with us.
Sometimes you got to know when a cause is lost.
Oh,
Come. We must escape this foul place.
So, yeah, I guess to get his body up specifically, what we could, do if we have rope for it, we could do like the underarm loop of the rope around him, tie it off, and then
I'll haul him
just,
up.
just
Yeah.
haul him up. Yeah.
Yeah, so no check needed for that. You can easily haul him up, especially
Okay.
with Casimir being up at the top.
Okay.
I gently set him in the corner, but I sit him up, cross his arms there angrily, and push his lips down into a frown.
I got a 5 on my athletics.
But does he have advantage from the rope?
You do have advantage from the rope, and you can use that advantage if you want. But actually, a 5 is all you needed,
Oh, really?
The 3 failed, but not the 5. I love it.
which was why I was like, yeah, they're not gonna have any problem with this.
Okay, great. All right.
I watch you struggle, and I'm like, huh.
I mean, then I guess like, and I just kind of get up and I'm like, wait, oh, and then I just stretch out my wings a little bit. Those might have helped.
How
Can't get them-
convenient.
Can't get them super dirty. And how would you clean them?
The wings?
How does a bird clean their feathers? Don't they use their mouth? How the hell do you clean your feathers?
Beak.
This is the conversation that happens while we wait for the other two to play.
I have no idea why I have these or how they get clean.
They are
very-
fine looking, though.
I assume, like anything else, a little rain comes along, or you splash a little bit of puddled water, and you're good to go.
Spit shine.
Yeah, you get it. This guy gets it.
Now I just imagine John Luis gyrating in the middle of a puddle in the middle of the road.
That's how you get clean. Waste not, want not, right?
Yeah.
All right, Key, keep this party going. Get a 2.
So before climbing, Dr. Knackle would get a sample of this strange ooze.
Okay.
He's into that. And a 17. He just kind of trots up.
And it's not a 2.
All right. Yes, Dr. Knuckle, you make it up with ease, whether you use the rope or not.
Is my low center of gravity.
Exactly.
Luca, do you wish to try again?
I do.
You do have a rope, so you can make it with advantage if you wish.
Yes, please. Yay! Oh.
Yeah, so 15 is good enough to make it up.
Oh, I guess I could have used acrobatics.
You have that split second that you start to doubt yourself and your foot slips a bit, but now you keep going.
Perfect.
So you're all up at the end of this tube with a hatch door above you. It's not locked. And it pushes up.
We should probably proceed with some caution because we don't know if that insane woman is here, laying in wait to stab us. And then I'm going to stealth go through the portal.
Alright. Roll stealth and I will move you on to the next area.
25.
Perfect.
Right before I go through, though, I look at Luca and say, I'm dead. You smell bad even to me now.
Well, you. I.
Yeah, you got him.
That was entirely in character, by the way.
Why is it not letting me move?
It did. Maybe you might have lag. Luca was in the room for a minute, and then now he's not.
Alright. So you guys exit this little manhole cover and find yourself in a room with the door open. And just on the outside, you can see that it's kind of a muddy, dirty, I guess you could call it a courtyard. There's coming from the door, going, just below your feet into the, to the portal that you just came out of. You see, little scraps of scabs and blood trail moving from the door to your right over to that hole. There's a lot of
there's a hole in the wall somewhere?
no, the hole that you just came out of.
Oh. Is there a blood trail of a perhaps stabbed mad woman going in? There's only one way out of here, though, isn't there?
Right.
What's it look like outside? Is it a beautiful day? I feel like it's a beautiful day in this world.
No, it's not a beautiful day, but it's not nighttime. But there is it's very overcast, heavy rain. You see, from what you can remember ever so slightly from the dream that you had, if you look up into the courtyard, up into the air, you see what you believe to be that same kind of mist from your dreams, kind of
You
floating.
mean that yellow mist?
Yes.
Oh, no.
I got my hand on the door, and then I see yellow clouds, and I'm like, huh. I don't want to inhale that. Wait, I don't breathe. And then I open the door. What could go wrong?
Absolutely nothing. Yeah, so if you open that door, you can move out into the courtyard.
I'm gonna And that courtyard only appears to have one exit too, yes, from my line of sight.
Yes, from your line of sight, there is pretty much a door right next to
Ah, okay.
where you are.
In that case, that's where I'm going. I'm still trying to creep after the mad woman. It's our only link to anything right now, that and Coma Guy.
That and Coma Man, which you are still dragging, I take it.
I handed him back to Jean. Once we got to the top, I'm sure.
So yes, there is a door leading to what you can tell to be an outer wall, like a stark gray wall,
Yes,
just to the right, just to the right of Casimir, and then you have the courtyard, obviously out in front of you.
I'm going to try to go through that door.
That door is not locked.
So I'm going to go right here. See what's up before I signal anything to them.
All right, so as you walk into this interior hallway, you see broken lanterns and several battered doors that line the rubble-strewn hallway. To the south, you see a pair of swinging doors that lies shattered upon a 4-foot-high heap of just wrecked furniture and just a bunch of refuse that's clogging the way right there. You can kind of see around it a little bit. Make a perception check.
Okay. $13. That one just doesn't want to roll good for me.
It's all right. It's good enough. So you can see just over the bits. You can see a couple of men that are armed.
Oh, there's people here.
You can just barely make them out.
He's
They
up,
they don't notice you yet.
He's up by himself, right? He snuck ahead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not 5-10 feet in front of you guys.
Sure. Yeah. Trying to. It's just I can't see his icon. Just wanted to make sure.
Did the door close?
Yeah.
No.
The doors are auto closing.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. See, I thought he was way down here.
Yeah, I opened that door, but then it closed, which is interesting.
Okay.
Which makes sense.
Well,
I mean, unless you
he's-
permanently open them.
Well, if he's right there, can I still kind of like whisper around the corner to him?
Oh, yeah.
That was my plan, was to see what was up and
What do you see?
quietly reach into backpack. Write down, hopefully in common. Note around corner. People, they haven't seen me yet. Armed. Behind a barricade.
Are they
If there
weird?
anything, oh sorry,
No, go ahead.
if there anything like that nurse was, I don't think we should have anything to do with them.
Yeah, are they wearing nurses' uniforms?
Yes.
Are they?
Are they?
No, they're not wearing any type of like orderly or nurse or doctor uniform. A lot of them just look like one of them actually looks like it could have been a patient. He's wearing like the backless,
Gown.
the backless gown. The other one,
Oh wow.
the one that Casimir that you can see prominently from where you're looking at, he's holding a crossbow, and he's not like armored, but he's not. You can tell that he's not a patient, so to say.
These don't look like doctors. They look like refugees.
Does he have the symbol we saw in all those people down the chute?
No.
Okay. Then we should ask him where the hell we are.
Are they leaking green pus?
I reach into my backpack, grab the diaper, Rip. Flap, 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 because it's white.
So enough to where they can see you.
Yes. Hey there, don't shoot me with that crossbow. Please.
So as soon as you speak out, you see these two guys like start to move around. They're looking over the barricade, and then
I
you
slowly show myself.
You see another one come from around the corner. So now there's 3.
I tell the other 3, all right, just let him do his thing. I'm sure he's really good at this.
And all you hear is they just go, Halt right there. Who are you?
You said we remember our names, right?
Yes.
Casimir, who are you? Also, where are we?
Wait, I don't recognize you.
Nor
And
I
he-
you.
He turns around and he yells back to someone that you can't see. He's like, "We got some more here." And then they both pull up their
This sounds
their
like it's going
crossbows.
well.
Read.
What's your business here?
I don't know. Woke up in the basement. Point back the way we came from. Made our way through that hatch. Crazy lady was performing very unorthodox procedures on some poor fellow that's over there. We stabilized him, but I don't think he's gonna make it.
A likely story. How are we to know that you're not one of those things?
How do I know you're not one of those things?
Ooh, we got him real good. Just running commentary for these 2 behind this short wall.
It's going really well.
You have a shapeshifter test kit?
No,
Nor I.
but I'll tell you what. Why don't you go and bring back a few of the dead shapeshifters and maybe we'll rethink whose side you're on.
Perhaps you should also bring me a dead shapeshifter so I know that you're not a shapeshifter.
He chucks one over the barricade. That good enough?
Ah,
Did not see that coming.
seems fair. Just one, you say.
Why don't you bring back as many as you can find?
Ask him if we can just leave.
Is there an exit from this nightmare place?
If there was, do you think that we'd be here?
Hard to tell. Our only impression of the people in this joint so far are madmen and madwomen. Perhaps you are also mad.
Believe me, if we wanted to get out of here, we would. But the
I
mist.
pointed to the guy whose butt's hanging out. He does not look like a stable member of society.
And then you, as you're going back and forth with these guys,
I didn't think we'd have a almost Monty Python-esque talking to the French guards scene.
a rugged man steps forward, and as he steps up, he taps the guard on the shoulder. The guard kind of is taken back for a second. He says, "Oh, Captain." And then the
Yes,
captain,
a fellow man in charge of your group.
yes, the captain yells forward. He says, "What business do you have here?"
We woke up in the Do I really have to tell you all this again?
No, you can use.
Well, no, that's in character, but then I do repeat myself to him.
He says, We always wondered if there were other survivors,
Now he's talking
But
to
you-
their manager.
but you must understand that we just cannot let you in without proof. as I'm sure our men have told you, bring back proof that you are not one of these nightmarish creatures.
Now, he said bring back as many as we felt like. What if I only feel like one?
Then we can talk.
What about
Excellent.
part of one?
One or none.
Ah, we can bring back none. Excellent. Thank you.
Don't listen to the weird guy over there.
So we're just making ourselves known now. Okay, great.
He
Perfect.
fell down the shaft and landed in the bodies. He's probably diseased. Don't listen to him. We will go fetch you one of these. I kick it. Whatever this is. Adieu.
Wait, hold on. Wait, I have a quick question, and I'll step out.
Ah, you have friends.
Yeah, there's 4.5 of us.
You said that if we bring you some shapeshifters, you'll let us into this. You'll let us in. Okay. Where are you letting us into? What is this place? Maybe we don't want it. Maybe we'll make our own place.
You really don't know where you are, do you?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Dead. In hell.
Both.
It's the only thing that makes sense.
Both yes and no. We don't.
Well, all that I will tell you now, until I know for certain where your loyalties lie, is that you are in Briarstone Asylum.
Does that trigger any memories?
No.
Asylum.
I look at Jean and say, what we do know is there's more of them. They look like they've been eaten. And they're behind a barricade. It's better than what we got.
It's true.
Can you at least take this fellow that was shanked almost into pieces by the mad woman? We don't want to drag him around.
He's on the brink of life. You've got to help him.
He's on the brink of life.
Notice how sad his face is.
Yes, leave his body. Leave him there.
We're just gonna leave him here.
Just
like-
leave him in front of the barricade, next to the other dead body.
Sure. And then you'll get him, right?
On my honor.
You're not going to do a shape-shifting test that involves shooting or stabbing him, correct?
Because I'm pretty sure he's only got like 1 hit point.
What is a hit point?
I don't know. It just seemed like something that you would use to identify how much you could get hit.
I really, really, really want to Monty Python that, but I'm not going to because that'd be mean. Hit the gnome right in the nuts. Hit point. But I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
You wouldn't do it to the gnome. You'd do it to the rich, spoiled dude.
I might, yes, until I remember that I'm also apparently a rich, spoiled asshole.
Oh, great.
How do you use this hit
Leave the
point
man
system?
you say who needs help. We will look after him. But just know that if you do not come back, he may meet an end.
I'll just say it now. He's not one of us. We kind of just found him.
These guys don't seem impressed by your wings. It's weird.
Oh, fuck. I have wings again. Shit. No, you know, you just kind of forget you have them, honestly.
Very intriguing. I might need to perform a study later.
Look to the north, and I'm sure you will find what it is you seek.
There's a door right here. You think there's any shapeshifters in this room?
To your back or to your front?
The one that's behind us. I'm kind of assuming that one in the front's part of their deal.
Yeah, the one right next to the barricade is part of their deal.
Yeah.
The one behind you, he will tell you that he's like, that's the boiler room.
Are there shapeshifters in your boiler room?
You can't go in there. That's part of our thing. Even though it's on the other side of the barrier, it's ours.
We do not know where they lie, only that they lie to the north.
So there could be. We have to check all the rooms. Heavy sigh. Fine. I kicked that door open.
Jesus. Well,
Very aggressive.
someone's standing right there. So.
Clang.
I kick over Dr. Rimples because he's standing there, but he's a gnome.
He's like a weevil.
Right over top of his head.
Yes.
Watch it.
So you kick open the door, and just as the guy said, you find a mighty iron boiler room. Pipes are piercing the walls and ceilings. Shadows and rust fill the narrow gaps between the cold tanks.
I do a thorough eyeball check for the shapeshifters.
You don't see anything.
What if I look at John? What if they can shapeshift into boilers?
And to that effect, how can we tell if they're shapeshifters, if they can change into any shape?
Wait a second.
We just kill everything and see what reverts to a different form when it dies?
How do I know you're not shapeshifters?
That guy asked me the same thing. We didn't get anywhere with that.
I don't remember, to be honest.
Likely story.
Okay.
I'm dead, and I have fangs. I'm pretty sure I'm a vampire, and I don't think vampires are shapeshifters. Wait, can they turn into wolves? Maybe I am.
And maybe bats, if I know anything about vampires. I don't
Hold
sure.
on. Let me try real hard. Nope, I just pulled a muscle.
Oh.
Doctor, can you help him with that?
Yeah.
Toss me a leech.
Yes, you seem to have torn a ligament. You should do cocaine about this.
Okay.
Okay.
We need to end the Monty Python scene.
Yes.
All right. Since we are apparently going into
a
situation with shapeshifters, which I was completely unaware we were dealing with, we should come up with some sort of code word so that we know not to kill each other.
Something no one will think of. Now here goes the next Monty Python scene. Damn it, Steve.
I
Yes.
actually didn't mean it to be like a funny. We legitimately should come up
Yes,
with
I
a
know.
code word, but you're right. This is only going to lead somewhere very bad.
I have the perfect code phrase.
Yes.
You know, like whisper it to each person.
Okay.
I am a shapeshifter. Because a shapeshifter would never think to say that they are a shapeshifter to prove they're not a shapeshifter.
I'm not.
That's so
It's
bad.
foolproof.
It's so naive, it's genius.
That is brilliant, but I have another idea. What about, and I look at Jean, hat buckle?
I suppose that's equally good.
Are you making a comment about my hat buckle?
Just a strange thing you wouldn't find in a normal conversation. Saying that. It
You
is
have a
mighty
nice
fine
hat buckle.
Yes. It is a mighty fine hat buckle.
No, that's too easy.
Yeah, because what if someone walks up to me and just goes, "Holy crap, that guy has a hat buckle"?
Your wings are very hat buckle.
You should keep your voice down. You don't know if these boilers are listening to us.
I needed to say something important, and now.
Not now, you don't. I'm going to use perception on this room before we go to Monty Python scene 3.
Okay.
All right. So, but the
Your wings are
passcode
hat
is
buckle. Your
your wings are very hat buckle. That's the passphrase.
Correct.
Your wings are very hat buckle. Got it.
Okay. Is that your last perception right there?
No, that was previous one, not this one. Yeah. Well, this one finally went right.
All right. So as you look in the room, you don't see anything moving. You can tell that no person has been in here, but you can see like some scurry marks, maybe from some mice, maybe a cat or a dog or something. But you do see a small little white, like a little white light from underneath these boilers. It's kind of shining out.
I reach over to Jean, who I assume is right next to me. Tap, tap, push down, point.
Do I, like, so the light's coming out from underneath the boiler?
And it doesn't look like heat light, right? Like the boiler's,
No,
boiling.
it does not look like heat light.
Okay.
It is as if flashlights were a thing.
Oh.
It is like someone's flashing, like has a flashlight.
I mean, is there any, like, I don't even know what skill to ask to use in this particular situation. I mean, I'll get down on the ground and kind of, like, do the whole, like, close one eye, like when you're trying to see under the couch, you know?
Yeah.
So, I'll do that and see if I can see where the light's coming from. Like the actual source, not like I know it's coming from under the boiler, but is there a thing emitting it?
So it's very dark in here, other than that light, and because the light is being shown right at you, it's kind of hard to see like behind it.
Okay.
You know, when a light is shining right at you, you can't really tell what's behind it.
Sure.
There is something, but you can't tell what it is.
Interesting. Do I have anything for light?
You can tell that it is alive.
Wait, what?
There's something alive under here and it's shining light out. Can anyone get me more light? We need more light in here. It's hard to see. There is something in here. So I guess I'm like here laying down.
Can you create light, Doctor? Since you seem to do magical tricks in the basement.
So Dr. Knackle will be sort of pondering for a second, pacing back and forth, and then light bulb. He prepares to spit on his hands. He goes over, takes a rock, and starts molding the spit around, and uses magical tinkering with some of his thieves' tools and starts like filing away. Gets a very shiny rock, throws it on the ground, and it lights up.
Ooh, nice.
Excellent.
Out to about 10 feet away, I believe.
I slide it closer to the existing light source for our angel to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, if you could put it like to the north of the boiler, that way light shines in from the side, that should make it easier to see, as opposed to like at it, where it would just kind of cancel each other out vision-wise.
Yeah. So this little stone flings over, kind of like just to the just to where, just south of Dr. Knackle, in front of the boiler. And as that stone starts to emanate this, guessing it's not natural light, but maybe like a
Strange green sort of light.
like a bioluminescence kind of light.
Ooh.
You still see the light that's being shown right in your face, Jean, but then like around on the outside of the light, you see like weird little tendrils
The
like
hell?
starting to move around. And Dr. Knackle, just out of the corner of your eye, you see a big fucking rat.
Everything is fine.
I'm afraid we might have disturbed the ecosystem.
And it starts to crawl out from underneath the boiler.
Fine specimen.
A glowing rat with face tentacles.
Oh no. That's just a regular rat.
Oh, okay.
Something else has the face tentacles.
The face tentacles scurries out with lightning quickness and stops right in front of John.
So that one actually has face tentacles.
Yes.
I just shoot it on reflex.
Oh,
The fuck? Rats don't have face tentacles.
not the face tentacles.
Out
All
of
right.
character. Out of character. I don't shoot everything with tentacles on reflex, Dr. Don't worry.
I would like to know how you knew you could make the rock glow, Doctor.
Why, it is a simple matter of bioluminescence, you see. How did I know? Wait. And Dr. Knackle takes out a piece of paper, takes his bottle of ink and his quill, and starts writing down like what just happened and theories and trying to figure out why he did what he just did and how he did what he just did. And after like 5 minutes, he's like, I will have to get back to you.
Thank you. I think.
No, thank you for bringing it to my attention.
Would you like us to roll initiative?
Yes. Roll initiative, please.
I'd like to know how I got a higher initiative than the vampire. And the Witcher.
They both were surprised by face tentacles.
Yes, very surprised.
I rolled a 6. That's how.
Yeah, Jean did a 1.
Yeah.
I got a 5.
Okay. So the giant rats get to go first. And might I add that these are giant rats with strange greeny mucus coming out of their mouth. So Dr. Knackle, the one right behind you, will bite out at you. And does not roll well. Does an 11 hit you?
It does not. Beat.
Fantastic.
18. Get back, you beautiful specimen.
The second rat will come up to your side,
Oof.
try to bite you as well. And that was even worse.
Excellent. Good start.
And thus will end their turn. Luca, it is now your turn.
So, non-serious question. You think these rats will respond to political maneuvering?
About as well as they'll respond to cutting words.
Oh. Oh. And you know, I did consider a response if they did respond to cutting words. Something about the bubonic plague looks nice compared to them. But anyway, I am going to use my rapier.
Also, don't forget, as the bard, you can encourage players if things really start going poorly.
Yeah, I will be, for those of you more familiar with the bard, I will be gleaning information off of you at some point. But yes,
We don't
for
need it
now.
yet, though. Yeah. We don't need it yet.
You are a.
When we actually have to stab a shapeshifter, then we'll need it.
Your job is to cast Healing Word when someone starts going down in a fight.
I don't know if we gave them healing word.
Oh.
Cure wounds.
Mm-mm.
Alright, so which one are you attacking, Luca?
Whichever one is closest to me.
It would either be the one with the tentacle face or the one behind Dr. Knackle.
Do you need us to move our tokens, or are you good with just theater of mind?
You can just theater in mine's fine. I just need to know which one. Tentacle face or the one behind Knackle?
The one behind Knackle. Since it's close.
Behind Knackle it is. But a 6 is not going to do it.
I'm so freaked out and disgusted that I whiff. Just completely whiff.
It is a total whiff. Anything else? Any bonus actions?
Do bards have bonus actions?
You can use your
Inspiration.
bardic inspiration for a bonus. You do have a couple of. You might have spells that are bonus, but you probably won't need them yet.
I'll do some inspiration on whomever is next in the initiative. Unless it's a rat.
Yes, Tentacle Face is next. But Casimir is after.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Let's see here. Do I need to roll anything for?
Nope. You just have to mark off uses because you have limited uses, which is. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dwayne. Charisma modifier.
I believe
Yeah,
it's
equal to your charisma modifier. That's how many you can do per day.
Okay.
Per long rest. So.
And the person
Might
who
be.
gets it can keep it for up to a minute, so you don't have to blow it right away.
Nice. Yeah, my modifier is 4, so.
And because you're level 1, it is a D6. That you give to them?
I have 2 inspirations for the session.
Ah,
Steve, you should have some too from last week.
yeah.
Do I?
Yeah.
Votes?
But,
Voties?
We did votes at the end, and you actually got a couple. I got 1.
did I not write down my votes? That's unlike me.
You got at least 2.
Okay.
I don't know who got the last one.
I'll take
I think
it.
Key got the last one. But
Word.
I just remember you got more than 1.
Okay, sounds good.
So what type of inspirational words do you give Casimir, Luca?
Oh man. I'll look at him, and it's gonna be the most demotivational motivation. You have kept us alive thus far. I believe in you to do it yet again.
I'll take it. Also, this vampire likes when you compliment his fangs.
Seems a little intimate, but okay.
You have nice teeth.
No, just those 2, not all of them.
You have 2 nice teeth, and
Yes,
no
you-
others.
Esther.
All right. So then the tentacle-faced, rat-looking monstrosity that's next to Jean. Lash out at Jean.
Bring it on.
I just have to point out while Dwayne rolls to attack, that Dwayne labeled all these accurately, and I love that this thing, his name is
Yes, it is a Zoog.
Zoog. Came out of the light.
And it rolled a 20. A nat 20.
Oh no!
So does a 24 hit?
It does.
Shocking.
This will be interesting with a crit.
Yeah, I'm gonna die in round 1 of the first fight.
I will,
Oh no, he'll be okay.
yeah.
Uh-oh. Con
Yeah.
save.
Yeah. So it's going to be 4 piercing. And then I need you to roll a con save.
8. I will use one of my
Ooh.
inspirations.
Yes.
Okay.
9.
That is.
Oh god!
Yep.
Oh my god. Reroll that one.
Look, man, you should always reroll 1 on inspirations.
Yeah. Inspiration ones are sad.
That's better.
Okay.
Okay, 13 then.
Okay. So this thing bites into you, and it also had the green ooziness in its teeth. And you feel as it bites you, and you take that 4 damage. You feel as if your energy is like quickly sapped, but at the same time, kind of just like shrug it off, and you're all right.
Okay. Interesting.
Lord Casimir.
Shot at tentacle face, because
Shot
that
at
is not
tentacle
natural.
face.
16 to hit.
That will hit.
I have buddies next to him, so he gets sneak damage too.
What?
13 arrow damage.
Oh. Sweet.
12 arrow damage. I can math.
Yes. Iken has math. So, explain to
Can
me
you
how
use
you...
inspiration on damage? I don't think so.
You don't need to.
Oh, okay.
These things are not that strong. Yes, you tear him down with your arrow. Please explain how you do that.
Sweet mother of pearl. I don't even know I'm pulling the bow out. And by the time I shoot it and the arrow hits it in the forehead, I'm like, good shot, whoever did that. Oh, I'm good with this thing. Excellent. I examine the arrow, the string calluses, and I'm like, fascinating.
Anything else?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to move over to it and toss it to the doctor. He'll want this later.
Oh, okay. I am not gonna make you roll a dex check to see if you can catch this thing in the middle of combat.
Oh, I moved the wrong person. No, I didn't move the right person. Okay, yeah, that's it, because that's a move and an action.
All right,
No bonus action.
Dr. Knackle, you are halfway surrounded by giant, what seem to be diseased rats.
Dr. Knackle was perfectly fine with all the disease in the bodies, but seeing that fine specimen dead,
Brings a
that
tear
makes
to
him
his eye.
sick to the point
Oh.
where he, we'll call it an acid splash all over the giant rats.
Mm.
Yeah, like throw up on it. I like it.
Would these two giant rats be within 5 feet of each other?
They are within 5 feet.
Oh, lovely. All right, here goes.
Is that a save?
I believe. Yeah, they do a save against my DC 14.
Is it
It is a dexterity save, or they take 1d6 acid damage each.
okay? They rolled a 12. So they did not make it.
All right. A 2 and a 6.
All right, so we'll say the one just to the next of you takes 2, and the one to the north of you takes 6.
And as a bonus action, Dr. Knackle forms a chitinous shell on his skin, giving a +2 to his AC.
Oh.
And lowering his speed by 10 feet.
Oh.
As part of
Shapeshifter!
an aberration.
Yeah, sure.
No, wait!
Kill him now.
Now, what I actually say is fascinating.
Indeed, they are.
I mean, look what you just did.
He's like, I did something? All right, Jean-Louise, bringing up the rear.
Yeah, I I say I naturally kind of go to my hammer and let's see, is that a rat on top of one of my? How's this thing working?
That's the dead rat.
That's the
The
dead
rats
one.
are northwest of you, the living one.
Okay, so I'll move 5, 10. I'll move here. and basically try to smash this one up against the wall with my warhammer.
All right.
With another natural 20 right back to it.
Yeah, that will
Nice.
that will do it.
I was not aware you could flatten a rat like a pancake. Well done.
No!
For a total of 7 damage.
So how do you kill this thing?
Exactly how I said. So basically, I run up, and I kind of push it as close to the wall as possible, and kind of keep it pinned, and then real quick, just rear back, and then just do this big swing motion, and I hit it up against the wall with the hammer, and then it just pops out of the top with all of the inside goos.
Oh, beautiful. I love it.
Specimen.
Anything else for your turn?
No, I think that's all for now. Don't really have a bonus I want to do.
All right.
Actually, no, they'll kill it. That's fine. Go ahead.
Or will they? We'll just roll it right here. 21 to bite Dr. Knackle.
Ah, it hits. Oh no.
You're going to take 3 piercing, and then I need you to roll a con save. Oh,
I will roll with it.
That would be a natural 1.
Ouch.
Here goes. Okay.
are you gonna
Disease.
try and roll an advantage, or
I want to see where this is going.
okay? So it bites into you. You feel the initial pain as blood starts to come out of the wound, and right after the blood comes out of the wound, more of that green goo starts to seep out and then kind of seep in back in, as if it's physically attacking your body. I gotta bring up my disease. We'll keep that one for the time being, just to not be crazy. So you have pretty much contracted a disease, the disease of not being able to heal except by magical means. So if you take a rest or anything like that, you will not regain any hit points. You have to be magically healed. And for the next 24 hours until this is like gotten rid of, you will lose 3 maximum hit points. Every day.
Ouch.
You are now the beautiful specimen.
I am the most beautiful specimen.
So yes, you are diseased. And it is now Luca's turn.
Fantastic. I'm going to attempt that rapier again.
Okay.
At
There's only one left.
oh, okay. I will so bravely go after the only one left. Oh, nope, I accidentally rolled initiative. Ha 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 ha. That was dumb. 16!
That will hit.
Yeah, 4 slashing.
Oh, not quite enough to bring it down.
Curses.
You pretty much lop off a foot and its tail and its right ear, and it is gooing and pussing and screaming and writhing on the floor.
Bard is in shock. It's just all there is to it.
Lord Casimir, please put this wretched animal out of its misery.
Yep. With gusto.
That will do it.
And now I'm maxed out on fury points. Yay.
So you pull out your short bow, give a disgusting, and as you loose the arrow, it catches it center face as the body goes flying to the far wall, and it just sticks there. That green ooze just melting out of its body. And your combat has now ceased.
I clean off my rapier as fast as I can.
Dr. Knackle immediately drops to the ground and starts basically conducting tests to figure out what this disease is.
I immediately drop to the ground and check out where that light source came from. There must be a rat hole. Maybe they got stuff.
All right. So, Dr. Knackle, pretty much the disease that I pretty much told you is what you have. I don't know if it has a name. It's just the default for diseased giant rats.
Rat
Dr.
disease.
Knackle starts like making calculations on a scratch piece of paper and then folds it in half. Just very solemnly stands up.
Yeah. So pretty much you want to get this taken care of because you will continually lose 3 maximum hit points every day.
I have 4 days to live.
Yep.
Does Cure Wounds work on...
Cure Wounds will heal him, but the only way that he can get rid of the disease is by cure disease or remove disease.
Dang it.
What about science?
Or
Forget magic.
greater restoration. If you can come up with some craziness, because I know you're a doctor, why don't you think of something cool that you can spend some time doing and use maybe some of your professional die to help you out?
Do we know?
Can your artificer make remove disease potions?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Do we know like the occupations, quote unquote, people would have in this world that would be able to do? Out of character question. Do we know what like paladins and clerics and stuff like that are like?
Yes, yeah. Your memory is your memory wipe, so to say, is of who you are, but not the world. Like you know that there are beasts. Like as soon as you saw these rats, you're like, okay, this is a giant rat. It wasn't like, oh, what's this thing?
Okay.
These exist.
But I mean specifically like in regard to like classes is kind of what I was trying to say with
Yes.
that
So
word.
having a disease, that. Like, oh, you could seek out a cleric,
Okay.
or seek out a paladin, or
Okay.
some type of
All right.
high-level doctor.
So, I have these wings, and I can feel some light inside of me. Come here, Doctor.
Dr. Knackle.
You gonna
would
give him a
approach.
hug?
Give me your hand.
Dr.
Ah, how
Knackle-
sweet. You're going to hug him all better.
Quiet, you've got a little bit. You missed a spot right there.
Ah! Eh.
Excuse me. All right, so I want to take Dr. Knackle's hand, and I'll kind of put it like and I'll put both of my hands around his, and focus all of my attention because I assume I am a paladin due to my wings and holiness. And I attempt
And buckle hat.
and my buckle hat and my deep-seated hatred of evil things that I have for no reason. And
I would also assume you have a holy symbol now that you have your gear.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I would definitely have. Well,
Like, what's this?
the order, yeah. Yeah.
And I'm guessing we'd recognize the seraph or whatever, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if we have some knowledge and we're kind of piecing together things, it would be like, okay, I have the order of the. It was the flying. It was like the butterfly symbol.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I would have that, and I'd like have these wings. I'm obviously a paladin of some sort.
Right.
So
yeah, you can
so
definitely piece that together.
I take it and I lay on. I now transfer my holy energies onto you, Doctor. You are healed.
Does anything actually happen?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna ask you: do you actually perform? Do you do it correctly, and something happens?
I don't have lay on hands. I'm not a paladin.
Okay.
So Dr. Knackle just raises an eyebrow. You truly are an impressive specimen.
I wait like a full 30 seconds. And then I kind of lean out the door and say, hey, you guys back there, you got a cleric?
Why? He's healed. I'm obviously a
There
soldier
wasn't
of-
any glowing red light or blood splatter like when we worship our gods where I come from. I don't know that. So I don't think you did.
That's not how it works for us. The light is inside.
Dr. Knackle, do you feel any better?
Dr. Knackle, not only does he not feel any better, but he thinks that this man, this thing, may have lost their mind.
The guards reply.
No, the door's shut. For some reason.
These goddamn doors.
I know, they keep shutting. I don't know why.
The doors are the shapeshifters.
It's just an asylum full
The
of
doors are
demons.
mimics.
You hear one say, "We can lend assistance after you do yours."
We have 4 days to bring back a shapeshifter before you die, Doctor.
I should begin experimenting.
Do I find anything interesting in the rat hole or whatever the hell the light source was?
When you look back under the boiler, you don't see that light anymore. But when you look at the tentacly faced rat monkey looking thing, you see that its nose was actually like a light. And if you were to attack it, it would have shined that light in your face and gave you disadvantage. But you guys killed it pretty quick, so.
Dang.
I hand it to the doctor. This is
Truly
fascinating.
Impressive.
It's more of like a marmoset.
Dr. Knackle takes what is most likely the last of his ink and just tries to get a sketch of this rat. And just some notes of its nose, its rat-like features, before putting it sort of in a pouch with all of his other supplies. Just tapping it twice, like, I'll save that for later.
Now, while you don't recognize, what it is, just looking at it, you know that it's not anything that, while you can't remember where you've been in the world, but that it's something that you've never seen in this world.
Truly fascinating.
Does it seem like a horror from the outer dark?
Yes, it could very well be otherworldly.
Well, there weren't any shapeshifters in there. I head to the next door. Looks like it's this one.
I'm curious. This fighting style was quite interesting for this creature. Doctor, do you think if you could create a rock of even more power than the one we used and place it upon the brim of my hat, Could it be focused into the eyes of my enemies, causing them blindness?
More power? No. More focused, perhaps.
We just stand there stroking our chins to this idea.
And then you hear me kick a door open from down the hall.
Yeah, unless I say these doors are locked, they're pretty much all unlocked.
The strange elf continues on.
You have to kick down every door. It's very loud. I have a
Well,
Only
on
until we
desk.
find a shapeshifter.
All right,
This room
so in
looks
this
empty.
room, yeah, it's pretty much empty. You do see some lanterns laying on the ground, a hammer, a couple of blankets.
Is it a nicer hammer than the one the doctor or the winged
No, it's like
Creature
a
has?
it's like an actual like
repair hammer?
like a repair hammer.
I close the door.
Did you find anything in there?
Blankets and a hammer.
Perhaps the blankets were a shapeshifter.
I open the door. Go ahead and check it out.
We beat up the blanket.
Dr. Nickel, Dr. Knackle takes like the butt of his crossbow and is just getting ready to smack the blankets.
For a short second, you thought you heard someone say "ouch," but you just realized you're going crazy.
I go up to the next door. I look at it. Who was it that said, "Must you kick in every door?"
Was me.
I lift up my foot, and then I set my foot down and say, "You go ahead."
Thank you. Go up and gently open the door.
All right, this room has a lot of rubble in it. At a first perusal, you don't really see anything. Just a lot of rock, a lot of debris.
This building's in bad shape.
Real quick, is there any wood in that pile of rubble?
There is some wood.
All right, Dr. Knackle would pick up the wood to use for later.
You just take the wood and that's it.
Just take a little bit of wood, just turn back, yell, "There's no one here," and walk back out, close the door behind me.
Okay. Pretty much the rest of the hallway heads to the north.
I'm going to stop everyone when we get close to where it widens out. And I'm going to give them the shh sound and then check it out, because widening out areas, that's where the traps are.
Yes. And with the widening out area, debris in the distance, and the opening up of another area. Let's take a quick break to let everyone who's watching our wonderful stream take a quick bathroom break and grab libations so that we may continue.
Awesome.
So yeah, what time is it now? It is 38.
Round up to 10:40.
So then we will be back at 10:50.
All right.
Take a 10-minute break. We will see you guys in a moment. Welcome back, everyone, to Kimchi's Grimdark Chronicles. And here we find our party in the Briarstone Asylum, looking for some doppelgangers to prove that they themselves are not doppelgangers. So you've made your way up the northern hallway, and as you come to what you believe to be an opening, you see that the walls between the hall and the office on your right-hand side have been largely collapsed, exposing debris-covered desks, toppled lockers, and several bodies that look mostly human.
Mostly?
Mostly human. You could like at a cursory look from where you are, Jean specifically, you can see that there's probably about 8 bodies. Several of them you can tell right away are human. A couple of them are elves. You do see one smaller body. You can't tell if it's a child or a gnome. But then you do see 3 bodies of that are definitely not humans. They are humanoid. They are definitely 3 dead shapeshifters that are just tangled amid the ruins. Most of them have been riddled with crossbow bolts.
Oh, wow. Okay. Guess I think we found what we're looking for.
Most fascinating.
I don't think it's going to count if we drag up a dead one. We need to kill our own.
How would they know?
They've already been through here. That's why they set up shop back there.
Do you really think that they'd memorize each and every shapeshifter that they killed?
I would.
How can you if they change shape?
I pointed to dead body because they revert to true form when they die.
Aren't shapeshifters kind of generally featureless in their default state?
They're kind of like grays.
Yeah. They have very few defining features. They all mostly share a look.
I pointed to various ways they died. None of these are the same.
Those who wish, make a perception check. You don't have to move in. You can pretty much see from where you are.
Oh, come on.
Except
This isn't
Jean.
for
Jean
the
can't
bodies.
see anything.
This isn't for the bodies, right? This is...
Yes, this is for the
Really?
bodies.
Oh, this is for the bodies. Could I use medicine instead?
Yes, you could.
Oh, I mean,
Awesome.
So
So
20 for me, a 23 on the medicine for the doc, and an 18 for Luca.
So based on what Luca and Casimir can see, not only have the bodies been riddled with arrows, but you can see that some of the humans and some of the shapeshifters have like strange tears in their skin. And with the doctor kind of like helping point out, he can tell that these were deliberately stripped, like surgically removed grafts of skin from the corpses, like human and shapeshifter alike.
seems somebody has been taking samples.
Possibly that mad woman. She was pulling skin off that other guy.
Samples or trophies?
Also possible.
We never checked if that man was a shapeshifter, did we?
No, but I'm assuming if he was, they'll just stab him to death back there.
That
He-
is, if
well-
they knew he was a shapeshifter.
Did he not lose consciousness? You brought him back, I thought.
He was unconscious, but not dead. I'm not sure if shapeshifters revert when they're unconscious. Are you?
I don't know for certain, no, but I thought they would. Seems reasonable. But maybe
Does
not.
anyone have
Why?
keen senses?
I do.
So, as they're talking about the skin grafts and removal of skin from bodies, you hear a very faint, like, coming from the middle of the room underneath a couple of bodies.
Might be a survivor in there.
Quickly. Where? Help me. And I'll move forward.
So as you move forward, you now can hear it as well. You just hear a,
From up here in the rubble?
yeah, up here in the rubble.
body? Okay. I'll move
Put a
towards-
hand on his shoulder before we get too close and whisper, remember, could be a shapeshifter. And then we start going for help me.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go up here and start pulling off rubble and bodies. Speak up! We can't hear you. Louder.
I shall encourage you to dig through the bodies.
So as you're pulling these bodies and rubble away, you see an old gnarled hand kind of stick his hand up. Help me! I'm old.
I'm coming. Helping you, old man. Let's go. Come on, quickly.
Wait. What if he's a shapeshifter?
Yes, we've acknowledged that there's a possibility that someone's a shapeshifter. We've still got to help people when we find them.
You continue to move these bodies and remove the rubble, and you
Is the
see
con-
this
Is the
old
congealed
man.
blood on the dead guy's bread before we go any further?
I'm sorry?
The dead guys, dead shapeshifters, is their congealed blood red before we go any further?
No, it is green.
Okay, thanks. Carry
Not sure if that's canon, but it's green now.
on. Okay.
But yes, what you see in front of you is this old, like very, very old man who's wearing what's that word?
Butt flaps?
No, like not the nurses, but the orderly. He's wearing an orderly uniform.
Mm.
And you look down and you see his leg, and it is just, you can't tell if it was smashed by rocks or if someone took a chunk out of it, but it is messed up. Like, he's not moving on his own.
Okay. Give me your hand, and I'll drag him out of the rubble. Doctor.
Yes, very good. Oh, I would like to use medical diagnosis on the man to figure out exactly what caused it and how to cure it.
Okay.
Yes. It's a medicine check. Whew.
And don't forget, I don't remember what you get to use your profession die on. I don't know if it's simply medical checks or when you're trying to figure out poisons or diseases. It was one of the two.
Mine was, if we're talking about talents, I had picked the mystical scholar.
Oh, yours was to identify monsters, right? Yeah.
It was everything occult and construct related.
Okay.
Right.
So, as you start to pull out your notes and your I don't know, your magnifying glass or whatever you would use to look at this guy's.
Start taking the thieves' tools and like prodding at the wounds.
He'll start to like bat you away. Oh no, I'm fine.
Sir, your leg is injured. I'm a doctor. Please.
While he's distracted by the doctor checking him out, dagger comes out, spins around, hand, nick, back of the neck. Looking for blood. Looking for red or green blood.
It is green.
It's a shapeshifter. I stab it.
Oh, wait.
Just for fluff. I slide the knife in. I won't twist it till you tell me why you said to wait. Then I'm twisting it.
Just in general, we have him outnumbered. We need more. We don't know anything about what's going on, Casimir.
That's true. Pulls dagger out. Blood jets everywhere. This might have been a worse idea.
So when you pull the dagger out, he does take a little bit of damage.
A little bit.
Yes, a little bit. But then he immediately shifts into his normal state, his doppelganger state.
Sweet
And
cherry crumpets.
as he jumps to, like, you see the face kind of like the face pulls back, and you see that gray like emotionless face just come out, as if it's being like, as if the human skin is being ripped off.
Yikes.
An unpleasant way to shape change.
Right?
Then I
Yes.
stab it again.
Almost like a skinwalker. Oh, what am I doing? I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, he's just jumping straight into combat.
Yeah. You stabbed him in the back of the neck.
I mean,
Maybe he's okay with that. Maybe some shifters are cool with that. You never know. I'm using my inspiration on that initiative roll to hit balls.
Okay.
So yeah, you can up me to a 10. I don't like single digits.
Ugh. Very low numbers on this one.
Yeah. Except for Jean. Jean did okay.
All right. The shapeshifter has shown you his true self.
Look, man, we just want to turn you into those guys over there. If you go quietly, we won't keep stabbing you.
how, his leg's not actually busted now, right?
No, it's
That was a ruse.
It was a clever ruse.
Okay. So we'll all obviously go into our combat stances, but I want to, it doesn't have to go this way. Just stop what you're doing. We won't kill you. We won't fight you. We're lost in here, just like I assume you are. We need information. Talk to me. If you don't, there's 4 of us. You will die.
When he speaks in his normal form, it's almost kind of like underwatery when he speaks. Yeah.
Okay.
But he merely says he is like trapped here. Oh no. I'm merely here to practice my, guess you could call it, extensive science on your rotting corpses.
I think you'd get along with this one, Doc.
Right.
No skill roll needed, no action needed to try to intimidate or do anything. He's just
Oh, he wants your body.
okay. Do you want that to take up my action or
No, you can make an action.
Okay, so
Speaking is always free.
well, I wasn't sure if you wanted me to do like the intimidate action or something like that. Okay.
You could try and intimidate him, but it's not gonna be easy. It's like trying to intimidate a lion.
Sure. Once he says, "I want your bodies for experimentation," and going off of what happened from before, like since that's his response, just be like, "Well, I tried," and I will smash him upside the head with my big old hammer. All right, here we go. Actually, before I do that, haha, sorry for the flash, everybody. I'm moving between PDFs here. I will cast Judgment on him.
Hey.
I will cast... Let's just go with Destruction for right now. I cast upon you Destruction.
And what does that do?
Destruction. Filled with Divine Wrath, I gain +1 bonus on all weapon damage rolls. This increases as I level up.
Okay.
Basically, as a Inquisitor class, I can cast different judgments on enemies. And there's several in here, and they'll give you small bonuses. So there's one to damage, there's one to hitting, there's one to heal, gain AC, increase your saves, stuff like that. There's a couple more. Yeah. So for this one, I'm going to increase my hitting prowess. And
Is that a bonus action?
it is a bonus action to cast the judgment, correct?
Okay.
Yes. That is a 13 to hit. Do I want to take the risk on that? I don't. I will use my other inspiration to make sure that I hit him, because that seems a little low. Does a 14 hit?
Reroll ones, he said, on inspiration.
Yeah. Reroll ones on
always?
inspiration.
I thought you were just being nice that one time.
No. One's on inspiration.
All right.
Sad.
17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Okay, great. All right, so, and with that, my damage comes in, which I rolled 6. Cool. So that's 9 bludgeoning damage to the changeling person.
+1, correct?
+1, yes. For 10.
Crunch!
Yes. A mighty blow. Anything else?
Did my move? Nope, good.
All right. Dr. Knackle.
Immediately transformed into a shapeshifter, Dr. Knackle will, as a bonus action, form that chitinous shell as his skin thickens.
Mhm.
And purely on instinct, whip out his hand as the fingers transform into bony claws, and then slash at this doppelganger.
Okay.
Does a 10 hit?
10 does not hit.
Okay.
He deftly moves out of the way. After being hit from one side with a hammer, he is able to get out of the way of your claws.
Should probably be a good time to ask you, do you use the optional flanking rules or the default no flanking?
I use messed up flanking rules. So like, just because I don't like the normal, like if you're on one side of a person and someone's on the other side, then you automatically get flanking. But if, like, now that Dr. Knackle is up there and there's 3 of you around him, yes, you are now flanking.
And that gives an advantage die, or inspiration die, or advantage?
Advantage.
On the roll? Okay.
Advantage on the roll.
Thank you.
Yeah, like you're circling this guy. It's not easy to get away. But it is now the good quote unquote doctor's turn. Dr. Doppelganger.
I guess technically I should be back here.
And he will turn to Jean-Louis, who hit him the most. And you see this grimacing, gnarled tooth smile as he makes a multi-attack.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Does an
Oh, boy.
18 hit?
18 hits.
Take 7.
Okay, I'm down.
You're down already?
I took 4 damage from before.
Oh dear.
I've only got 10 hit points.
Oh.
Well, I know what
Let
I'm
me
doing
know.
on my turn.
Ah.
But if he's multi-attacking, he can hit me again to cause an auto death fail.
Yes, he will do that.
Okay.
I'm not even going to do the damage. But this is our first.
We'll roll, because in that 20 is 2 death fails.
If you so desire. No, it's only
It's
4.
supposed to be hardcore, yo. Got to try to make it hardcore.
And actually, his second one didn't even hit you.
Oh, nice. Well,
Well, no, because you're on the ground.
'cause I'm
so
on the
it's-
ground, so there's a ton of bonuses.
You
and-
have advantage.
Yep.
Yeah.
At the very least.
I'll just roll again.
Yeah.
There it is.
And it is a nat 20.
It is a nat 20.
Steven has 1 death save left, audience.
Oh, and another beautiful mechanic that
Yes,
only
because
comes.
we're in this game. We're in Grim
Here.
Hollow.
Yes, we are in Grim Hollow. So,
Oh yeah, how did death saves work in Grim Hollow?
death saves work the same. However, when you are reduced to 0, I need you to roll me a 2d6.
2d6. 4.
You now have a concussion.
Okay,
You have received a minor concussion and struggle to focus on complicated tasks.
sure.
You gain the dazed condition, which, I mean, you're already down, so
Sure. But okay.
when you do get back up, you will be dazed
I will
for
be-
a round.
Oh, okay. So when you get knocked to 0, you take a condition that you have to deal with when you come back up.
Right. And
But-
concussion is not that bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some of the ones are like internal bleeding.
Sure. Okay.
Your maximum hit points are halved.
Okay.
You know,
Cool.
deep wounds, battering, sprained wrists.
All right. Sounds good.
Most of these you can, you just needed to make a long rest and then make a medicine check to fix them. However, there are permanent wounds that do not go away.
Yikes. Awesome.
Delicious.
Okay.
So just annotate it somewhere that you have 1 grievous wound, and that is concussion. And that will be Dr. Latchkey's turn. Lord Casimir.
Gasp. Not the angel. There you go. Come to me, Sheet. 19 to hit.
That will hit.
That one is 14. That includes the backstab, but I'm actually really pissed off now because it bit my friend, I guess. So I sink my fangs into him. Fuck this guy.
Thanks.
And that is automatic, correct?
Oh, crit on the fangs.
Oh,
That's junk food.
Now he
Just
has
gonna
to make
put that
a.
out there.
Now he has to make a Constitution saving throw. And this junk food, yes. I approve.
con save, eh?
Yeah.
Alright, how's a 5?
That's real awesome for me. So that's gonna be. Wait, hold on. Let me double check that. Yes. Takes another 20 of necrotic damage,
Oh,
and I have 20 temporary hit points now, baby.
he is still up, but he is not looking good.
That's my bonus action, so I can't do anything else cool. I roar, vampire roar.
Alright, and last but not least, Luca. Divestry.
I am going to attempt to heal the angel. So, player statement. Cure wounds? Question mark.
Yes, you have to touch him though, so you'll have to move up next to him, potentially putting you in danger.
Okay, so how I'm going to... What's the word? Balance this out, roleplay wise. My character is going to go, no! You're one of the only things keeping me alive! And he's going to dive and slap his hands on the angel. Be like, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die.
You like sliding into home base.
Yes. Precisely that.
I would like to see this after you get up and realize you're all dirty.
I'm already covered in green slime, goo, guts, and other stuff. I figure it at least rubs some of it off.
Okay. Roll some heals. Nice. So, Jean, you are healed for 10.
Awesome.
Does that? Yeah. Okay, cool. Sweet.
Bam! No death for you.
Yeah, no death for you.
When he wakes up, if you'll allow it, I grab him by the collar and go, don't die!
I will tell you the specifics of Dazed. That way you know exactly. It works a little bit different in Grim Hollow. Where are you at? There it is, Dazed. So, pretty much for Dazed, you are unable to concentrate on a spell.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. So if you have any type of spell that requires concentration, you can't use it.
Okay, I have no spells at level 1. They don't come till level 2.
Okay. So you got Tweety birds
Just yeah.
floating around your head, but
Yeah, like what? Ow. Do the death saves go away in Grim Hollow like in regular?
they do.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, thank you so much. Ow.
Oh, good. You're alive. I didn't know if that would work or not.
We're gonna have to figure out who the hell we are.
I look at you. I'm panting. Blood's like dripping down my face. My eyes are glowing red. Yes, we are.
And it's back to my turn already?
It is.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool. Then I will use half my movement to stand up, and I will come in and hopefully get a nice hit on this guy. Does a
there it is.
natural
man.
20 hit this guy?
I'm pretty sure it does.
Look at
Yeah.
all these crits on this boss creature. I
Oh
love it.
my gosh. Alright, so that's 13 damage plus an extra 9, so 22 damage.
He had 1 hit point left.
Yeah, he had 4.
Oh, did he? Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So
He did, yeah.
He's dead.
So I get up and I kind of like, I see double. I'm like, I guess I'll take you both out. And I swing through, and I want to actually smash his leg in, the one like where he had pretended to have the smashed leg. I bring the hammer in for a low swing, cave out his knee and shin so that he drops, and then just stand over him and like line up the hammer to his head. I gave you every opportunity for this to not happen. And then I'll just up over and carnival strength, test of strength, hammer to the top of his head.
Yeah, he goes to say something as the hammer comes down, but it doesn't come out in time. And you have killed your first shapeshifter.
Awesome.
That's how you kill a boss. Double crits.
Double crits.
Yeah, really.
Such a marvelous specimen.
I rifle the body before the doctor starts taking samples. You never know.
All right, so you rifle through the body. Because he's back in his normal form, he doesn't have any pockets or anything. But just looking around the body, you do see a couple of things that were on the other bodies that had fallen on the ground. You see very simple stuff like a little mirror, some red leather boots. You could probably get some money for them if you sold them.
I'm tracking this for the party, by the way. I'm not the kind of rogue who takes knife split evenly.
I have a question.
Red leather boots, mirror. Sorry, go ahead.
If the pockets disappear when they turn back to normal, where does the stuff go that they had in their pockets?
I have no idea.
That is a great mystery.
Yes, their pants are living bags of holding. I don't know.
So it gets like slurped into their body, I guess?
Yeah,
Probably like a druid. A druid can choose to absorb it or it all falls. Your call. Yep.
Well, Key, I've got something for you to do.
So anything besides boots in the mirror?
If you want more than that, I'm gonna need perception.
Okay. $25.
Good enough. So in the southeast corner, you see underneath more rubble and a couple of bodies. You find a little locker.
Ooh.
And it's full of what looks like grass-stained hunter's clothing, probably like the gamekeeper of the asylum. But inside, underneath all the clothing, you find a silver dagger. It is silver.
How does Casimir react to that?
I don't have a silver allergy. That doesn't come till later.
Ah.
Actually, that doesn't come at all for me. Sorry. That's werewolves. I pick it up, look at it, and say, this could be useful against a werewolf. Put it away. The fuck's a werewolf?
A werewolf.
Where's a wolf in here?
Wait. Werewolves are shapeshifters. Ooh. I stabbed the body. Does it react weirdly to the silver?
No, it does not.
Fascinating.
I put it away.
All right, so you have killed your first shapeshifter.
Yeah, but no. For Steve's reference out of character, traditional vampires have to be invited in at stage 1. At stage 2, running water burns me, but there's no silver allergy. Stage 3, you can stake me and paralyze me.
Which I would like to see.
Sure, at some point somebody will pull that off.
So do you continue on your investigation of the northern area in search of more shapeshifters, or do you drag this body back and hope that this is enough?
I would prefer to go back with what we have. They
said
say
one. Yeah.
only one. So if we could go into safety now, that would be fantastic.
They demand
Whoa.
more, we'll deal with that then.
Before we head back, would it be alright if I were to perform a autopsy?
Maybe
Must
we
you?
should get on the other side of the barrier first, and then you can do it.
Fair, that's fair.
Unless they were to take the body from us upon giving it up to them. That was the condition of getting inside. Also, I'm kind of pissed off right now. We want to go find more of them.
You can find more of them later after I get a bubble bath.
Look around, man. There's no bubble baths here. You bathe in blood. Green
It's the
ichor.
only thing that keeps me from absolutely losing my mind. Just let me have this, please. I beg of you.
They want to experiment on our bodies. What happens when whatever patrol or friends come looking for him, he doesn't report back to where we're going? They'll know that there's more people out here. Makes it harder for us to get information or get where we're going. We should explore as much of this as we can while we still have the element of surprise.
I look at you and I'm like, so what you're saying is you want to go out and slaughter monsters.
They were given the opportunity to not be slaughtered. They chose the hammer.
I don't even wait for you to finish your sentence. Once you start nodding, I'm already over here kicking this door open. I'm on full fury points.
This guy. This guy gets it. And I'll just... We're gonna go.
Before you head into that
if you
door
guys
to
want
the
it, let's go.
Before you head into that door to the north,
Yes.
the rubble blocks the path any further.
We can't
So,
go
you know.
past the door. I assume that's the big direction. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there was a door that we could go south through into the.
No, he's saying we can get to this door, but we can't go into the big chunk area on the map.
Yeah.
Where
I
the gray
see.
rocks turn huge.
I
Yeah.
see. Okay, so we can go west, but we can't go north from there. Got it.
Right.
Correct.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm with you.
Open says me. Boot.
Open says you.
Oh God, there's people in there. I assume
It's-
I can see them because they're not hidden.
Yes, they are not hidden.
So
And you
I
immediately.
I push you in like, get him.
Today's as good a die today as any.
So you immediately see that yes, there are two humanoids
Mm-hmm.
in here. One of them you can tell is definitely human. The other one, not so much.
What are they doing?
Alright. What was that?
What are they doing?
They are actually chained to the wall.
Oh.
I look at them. I look over my shoulder, glowing red and orange eyes. I shoot the one that's obviously a monster.
Oh, the ghoul.
Whatever my character thinks it is, yeah.
Yes, it is indeed.
Not a
ghoul.
human. He said slaughter the monsters. Yes.
Yeah, and he's
I
sitting
don't care
there
if he's chained up.
eating what's left of the person that was in between them.
Wait, whoa.
Okay. I definitely shoot him then.
Yeah, there
Minor
was,
details.
So
there were
there's-
3 people there.
So there were 3 people chained up, and monster guy ate middle guy.
Yeah.
All right then.
Since we said that we were actively like going monster hunting, kicking in the door, I pushed him in and said, "Get him." Can this act as a surprise round, or
Sure, if you want.
Oh yeah,
So-
I'm gonna shoot his ass.
So we have a ghoul, you said,
Yes.
guy
ghoul,
chained to the wall.
and
a-
an eaten
yeah.
guy chained to the wall.
Yeah, a dead guy chained to the wall, a guy chained to the wall that's just blabbering, talking about the
Don't let it eat me.
the words feel praise.
Okay.
He's talking about dreams and
The ghoul
things
is
in the
chained
mist.
also.
Oh yeah, all 3 of them were chained.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. All right, I will follow after Casimir's shot.
Okay.
Oh.
You get
Oh, max
get
damage on the bow.
and you get advantage on this because they are chained.
Yeah, I could roll a 20. Nope. So 24 to hit, max damage of 18. 17, I can math.
17. All right. So you pretty much hit this ghoul.
Wait. I have fury points to burn. Calculated shot. 19.
All right. You smack this ghoul dead center. You don't take it down all the way, but it screams in kind of terror and anger as it drops its meal and it rolls across the ground, and it starts to struggle against the chains and like tries to come towards you.
Finish it, battle brother.
I run up with the hammer and I just breadbasket it. Wow.
Jesus God, you guys with these crits.
Great game. Oh, geez. I'm going to never roll a crit again after tonight. That's another nat 20 on my hammer attack. Oh, that was the wrong click. For 16 damage.
How long does your judgment last?
That's a really good
Is that only for... Oh, because you killed... I'm assuming that it doesn't carry over to this guy because it was only on the doppelganger.
Starting you okay. You pronounce judgment upon your foes as a bonus action. Starting when the judgment is made, you receive a bonus or special ability based on the type of judgment. Once activated, the ability lasts for 1 minute, after which all the bonuses end. If you activate a different judgment while one is already active, the bonuses from the first judgment end. I'm going to assume it's been 1 minute since we killed the last guy. That's fine. So
either way, you finish this thing off.
Yeah.
It had no chance.
Cool.
The guy in robes is still...
I walk right up to him because I'm still in rage mode, and I roundhouse slap him. Speak sensibly, man.
He goes, and then things in the mist, and it comes, and it's in your dreams. And he pulls out a shiv that he made out of his friend, and he goes to stab you. Did you get away from me?
I knock him out.
Well, he's gonna stab a roll of 4.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to knock him out. I don't want to hurt him. I just want to incapacitate him. However you want me to do that.
You can, make an attack roll. You don't have to do damage, so just to make sure that you hit him. It's with advantage because he's locked up.
21.
Yeah. So you could easily, slam his head against the wall.
Okay. So, but he is unconscious now?
Yeah.
Okay. So I see that he lashed out to kind of try to stab Casimir, but, I'm not an enraged, crazy person. So I do kind of yell, I totally get why he would do the thing that he did. So I yell out, "You two, get in here now. We need you."
Is this one bleeding red, by the way?
He is bleeding red.
This one's a human. We can't kill this one, and maybe we can get answers.
Yes. Good. We'll save him. Maybe the doctor and the other guy can help. He seems good with words at times.
Perhaps you can use your hammer to get this body down. Now we have 2 corpses for those people.
Is it safe?
As safe as it will ever be. We've cleared out the monsters.
Actually, I can pick the locks on the shackles, or you can break them. What's more fun?
Whatever you want to do is fine.
I'll try to pick them. It's probably easier.
Yeah. Let's try to not freak the guy out if we can. But I figured the bard and the doctor would be better to...
Oh, no, I'm in the corpse. Sorry.
Oh, you're doing the corpse? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
so we can
fine.
drag 2 dead bodies to them.
Good call. The corpse was a shapeshifter we discovered?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, I will back up and let the doctor and Luca...
Nope, you're going to have to break down the ghoul.
Fine, I'll step back up. Smash, smash.
I do get the cultist down gently, though.
Sure, you could just lob its arms off.
Yeah.
Fair.
I used the hammer to break its hand so badly that we can just slide it out of the cuff.
As the audience said, smushed into ghoul whip. I do unlock the shackles of the madman, though, and then divest him of all possible weapons, and if possible, secure his hands in front of him.
Okay.
And then I would give control over to Luca and Dr. Knackle.
It's a 16 to tie the hands if it ends up mattering.
It doesn't matter.
And then, yes, hand the scene to you two.
Very intriguing specimen indeed.
Is he?
He's alive. Perhaps you can wake him up and get some sense out of him. He's just muttering gibberish.
I could wake him up. I didn't want to touch him though.
Now look at you. I just give you the really stare, and then smack! Not you, him.
Oh.
Is it strong enough to wake him up?
Yeah, that's the idea. Splash
Okay.
water on him, whatever it takes.
Yeah, so he comes to and he's still muttering, things in the mist. You gotta get me out of here. I need to go. They come in the dreams. They want your body. They tear you apart.
He seems to be in a state of shock.
Hmm.
And then he sees it as his arms or his hands are tied. And he goes, "You want my flesh too? Let me go!" Ah!
I just get so frustrated. I just can only picture slapping this guy upside the head. You know, not like just slapping sense into him, not slapping him awake, but slapping sense into him. Thinking about really hard. And as he keeps going, finally, I discover I can use Mage Hand.
So you mage hand his face.
Wow.
All right.
I look at you for a second, I blink, I give you another really stare. And then I'm like, silence, peasant! And hopefully he's a lower class than me, so I can use my profession die.
He
Calm
is a
him
lower
down.
class than you.
I'm going to use one of my John inspirations on my profession die. Yeah, there we go. 15. No. 16. I can math.
All right. So he has. He's still kind of muttering underneath his breath, but he's more attentive than he was.
All right.
Okay.
Now that you're a bit calmer, how are
Okay.
you feeling?
I'm not good. I gotta go. Gotta get out of here. You need to get out of here too. Why are you here?
All right. We are attempting to get out of here, but what are you talking about? What is trying to take your flesh?
Haven't you seen it? It's the shapeshifters. They're testing us. I don't know.
Who are they? Who were they?
I think they used to be doctors. I don't. It's something in the mist. The mist changes you. It's the dreams. The dreams in the mist.
This is some kind of hospitaler, or I don't know what the term is for that in this era.
Yeah.
Place of healing.
Yeah. Place of yeah.
They called it an asylum.
Clinical ward,
Oh,
if you
that's
will.
correct. They did call it an asylum.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
this is a home for madmen.
I'm not mad. Are you mad?
I'm not mad, are you?
I actually blink and think about that and look at the other three and go, are we? We did wake up here.
I'm not mad.
I'm just disappointed.
My eyebrow goes clear into my hairline when you say that, Doc.
Where did you come from?
I came from here. I've always been here. I was a patient. I had problems.
So are you sure we can believe everything he says?
No, but we should return him to the survivors at the very least.
We should hurry. She might come back. She might come back.
She? The nurse?
The doctor. Doctor does stuff to you. Takes your skin. Tests it. Science.
Come back from where? We already came from out there.
And his eyes move to the door to the south.
She's
So you're saying the crazy doctor might come from down there?
It's the doctor. She wants you. She
I
wants your
kick the
body.
door open.
Oh god. Damn it! I should have saved my discovery of Mage Hand for you.
Oops. There we go.
So you open that door and you see that you have just opened the door to the laundry room.
I was gonna say, I can see anything that I can see in light on the map. I can actually see as my character, right?
Yes. Anything that you can see, you can see.
Is there anything on that table?
Luca, I found the baths.
Yes. There are baths in here. Are they full of dead things and blood?
No.
They look
They're-
relatively clean.
From what you can see, there is nothing there. It's just several wide tables, gigantic wash bins filled with laundry. However,
What's this thing
it
in
looks
the middle
like
of the room?
it does smell.
Ugh.
Like that faint, dead smell. Not as bad as when you guys were in the basement, but it does have that decay.
I would wager to say that I would not get clean in that bath right there.
The curtain, you see a curtain just to the south, and you can kind of see along the edges of it. You do see one.
That's a curtain?
Yeah, it's a curtain. I don't know how to make curtains in here.
Oh no, you did fine. I'm just making sure it wasn't like a barricade or something.
Nope, it's a curtain. It is a
Yeah.
curtain that you can click and open.
In that case, hell no, I've seen horror movies. I'm like, reach into backpack, look at torch, scrape off pitch, put on arrow, flint, flaming arrow into curtain.
All right, you hit the curtain with flaming arrow. It burns away, and you see a ghoul in a bathtub.
Oh, that was quite rude.
Is he naked? Sorry about that.
Is it dead?
No, he's sitting there munching on different slices of skin. Not paying any attention. He is chained inside the bin.
Chained to the tub.
Chained to the tub.
Don't bathe in that one.
I step in and
Yeah, I'll let you take the lead this time. I did the last one.
I was just, Luca, again, we've got baths here. This is as good as you're gonna get.
There is a monster down there, but it's chained up, so we're fine.
Perhaps we could bring one of these
Top of this
baths
table
out.
right here. That's
Sorry, what was
like
that?
on top of the table next to the ghoul.
Mm-hmm.
There is a half dissected body.
But we don't see a doctor in that room.
No,
And no obvious hiding place for a doctor.
I don't know. Look around.
You mean go in the room or roll perception?
You can roll perception.
Okay. What were you saying, Doc?
We could drag one of the baths out of the room to be used.
Yes, we could. 24.
22.
So for
And a
both of
6.
you, and a 6, yes. This bath. I must look at this bath. So for Casimir and Jean, you don't see any place that is like an obvious hiding place. However, you do see something underneath the table where the dead body is laying. It looks like another body.
Another body.
Why would they toss one under the table? That's weird.
Flip the table.
Flip that table, yo.
I'll flip the table.
He's right there with him.
You see a woman.
Alive?
Is it the mad
dead?
woman who was that I bit the shit out of? Or a different woman?
No, it's a different woman.
Okay.
Is she alive?
I don't know.
Oh.
She looks unconscious.
Remember the old man.
Kill it with fire.
Oh, John.
I performed it unless Steve wants to do something. Sorry, Jean wants to do something. I performed the test with the silver dagger.
I'm not okay just stabbing people for no reason.
Oh no, I nick them gently.
I
If they bleed
understand.
green, then I stab them.
I get that. We should at least have a discussion first.
Oh, you want to talk to it first so it can sneak attack you.
Hey, you. And I poke it with the hammer.
In a very dainty voice, she says, what has happened? Where am I?
I don't know. Apparently it's an asylum, and we're all crazy.
I mean, I work here. I know where here is, but... Oh my god, what is that thing? She looks at the ghoul in the bathtub, eating flesh.
What? He's been stuck in the bath for too long. Don't worry about him.
She moves away from it.
This is a good idea.
In the bath for too long. Look, if I remember correctly, anyone who works here is not, the cultist back there had said that the fog messes with people, and I think that maybe she is perhaps not safe to be around.
You said you worked here. Yes?
Yes?
What was your job?
I was a nurse.
What is your name?
Harriet? Roll, roll insight.
Where are you from?
Doc got a 19.
See what she got. She seems to be telling the truth.
Right. Where are you from?
You mean originally, or?
Yes.
Well, I mean, originally I came from a small town outside of the Thousand Rivers, but... What does that have anything to do with it?
I'm just going to put it out there and say that I don't trust you or anyone else except for these people right here.
Why don't you trust me? Do I not look trustworthy?
My
I'm a
dear, that
nurse.
is exactly the problem.
Too trustworthy.
I'm a nurse. I'm a nurse. And she keeps, like, methodically saying, she's a nurse. She's a nurse. She's a nurse. I'm a nurse. I'm a nurse. I'm a nurse. And she shapeshifts.
I look at Jean and I give you the eyebrow and say, you always nick them first.
It seems like a bit of an invasion of someone's
She continues to
personal
just
space.
smile with the weird venom tongue coming out.
She's
I'm a
turning into a
nurse.
monster
I'm
while
a
he
nurse.
says that. I
I'm
just
a
look
nurse.
at you. Right. And then I shoot it.
All right.
All right, roll initiative. Roll initiative.
Slow Dr. Knackle.
Ooh. Got a good roll that time.
Where is her thingy? There it is. Oh, she did awful. All right, I do believe Lord Casimir is up first.
One moment. I'm refreshing Astral real fast. Okay. Yeah, actually, I'm shooting her because she's over there. That is not what I wanted to do. That is... There we go. 21 to hit.
21 will indeed hit.
Yeah, I'll do the precise shot, giving me 16 damage.
All right.
And then I'll move in to cut off escape short of leaping over tables.
Whoa. All right. Luca.
Oh no, I got first again, didn't I? Oh boy. Okay. I am farther than everyone else. Is it okay if I go ahead and move my token, or
Yeah,
does
you
it
can
matter?
move up. Yeah. I assume that you were keeping close, so I haven't really been saying anything.
Yeah, that's yeah. Okay, so I am going to see, what do I want to do? Rapier doesn't go so well very often. Sorry, I'm looking at my sheet and it is loading a little slowly.
You can cantrip this one, cutting words.
Vicious mockery.
Yeah, sorry.
that sounded sassier than I meant it to. I'm so sorry.
Vicious mockery.
Also,
It's
thank you for the
appropriate.
raid, Quests and Quests and Cliffhangers.
Yes.
We appreciate you.
Very much.
Luca looks at the nurse and goes, I wouldn't hire you even if I had boils in the worst place possible.
Vicious mockery is a save, correct?
Yes.
Tis.
It's a wisdom save.
It's a wheeze. A wisdom save. 24.
Shenanigans.
Bummer. Guess I'll go back to using my rapier.
No, you keep trying that every turn. Eventually, you'll find an insult that works. Yo, mama!
Yeah.
Oh no.
Anything else ever?
No, I don't think there's anything I can do at the moment, so I will cower.
Jean-Louis.
Jean-Louis. Says the hammer. Just like, I don't know why you are all so adamant about being really weird about this. But then I walk forward since I flipped this table, so it should not be in my way.
Correct.
And I want to pin her up against whatever that is behind her and start bludgeoning her.
Commence bludgeonation.
All right. There it is. There's the
There's
the kickback. From
There's the
my-
kick.
Yep.
No. That is sadly not enough.
So that's a nat 1 for those listening.
And
Yeah.
it's not so much that you missed, is you swung and her body just contorted around it
Whoa.
and it just swung like right through.
Gotcha. Yikes.
Freaking.
Okay. Do I hit Lord Casimir on the arc?
No.
Okay. Alright, that's me.
All right, now it is the lady's turn.
Hi.
So she's like maniacally looks at you. She goes, I'm not the nurse. I'm the doctor. And she pulls out a knife. And she goes right for, we'll go for Casimir this time.
Yes, Casimir would have taunted her. I've got those bonus hit points from draining the other guy. Let's hit me.
Let's see, she's got a +8. And that is a 15.
That does not hit me, unfortunately for her.
All right. So then she will try it again. How is an 18?
Yes. Good on the 18.
Oh, but the damage is so low. 6 piercing.
Okay. Still hitting the temporary hit points.
Okay. And that is her turn. Dr. Knackle.
I was considering freeing the ghoul and seeing how that went. I don't think it would end well, would it?
Probably
I'd be
not.
amused as
Probably
the
not.
player.
As a player, it'd be amusing, but no. Dr. Knackle would, for the third time today, form a chitinous shell. Just ooze pouring from his skin and then thickening. Draw a scalpel in one hand, and then prepare to attack with his other hand, which forms into a bone needle.
Ooh.
Lunges for the lady with the needle.
Okay. A 6 is not good enough. The lady pirouettes around your stab.
Cannot hit this person.
That ends my turn.
All right.
Yes, Lee.
And at the end of that round, the ghoul finishes his dinner. And looks for something else to eat. But it is Lord Casimir's turn.
Stab. 18.
That will hit.
Backup stab. I have 2 blades when I'm not biting. 16.
That will not hit.
Last John inspiration. 17. That's a reroll. I know. 18.
Yeah, the 18 will hit.
Thank you for all your inspirations, John. I used all of them. All right. So,
Holy cow.
No. The second one was with backstab. That's not right. Sorry. Okay, so we'll just take the backstab off. That would be 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 16, 27. The second hit, the backstab wouldn't have counted.
You
Okay.
also don't get your ability modifier.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So that's 22, because I just get the 6, the max damage roll.
I'm like, man, that's a whole lot. Level 1.
23, I can math.
23.
20.
All right. She is not looking good.
No, it is 22, because we're using the first number for, 22. 16 plus 6, 22. That's both of my regular action and bonus action. I mock her.
You mock her. All right, Luca. The lady does not look good.
I'm gonna attempt that vicious mockery again.
Okay.
Attempt it. And Luca's gonna look at her and go, "Oh, wow. Some of your patients, after you're finished with them, look a lot better than you do right now."
That one didn't work either.
Dang it.
No.
Dang it.
26.
I
You credit on that one.
if this doesn't speak to what kind of person I am?
I'm trying to tell you off, but it's not working.
Oh.
Let's sigh.
All right. Anything else?
Nah. Cower.
Cower.
Ray.
Cower. I see she's unfazed by what I think are my worst
Yeah,
insults
she
possible.
was just like, what?
I see my intelligence is way too high for your type of wit.
No, jeez.
Good comeback.
Try that one next time. So now it is the ghoul's turn.
Oh shit, the ghoul can reach the doctor. Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no.
And whoever's in the back there. Oh boy.
Let's see. We're gonna use that. We're gonna do that. Oh yeah. We're gonna do that.
Something
So,
tells me I'm gonna get so many diseases.
Dr. Knackle. He reaches out with his claws and slashes for 16 to hit.
Just scrapes my chitinous shell and my scale mail armor.
Oh.
AC of 18 with the shell. Mhm.
Lucky you.
Dr. Knackle's life flashes before his eyes.
All right, Jean-Louis.
Dr. Knackle's life flashes before his eyes and he goes, such a good life.
Yep, okay. So mad that I missed my last one, I'm gonna focus back in and be like, we'll take you out like we took the rest out.
Hope this filth's bones.
There
There it is.
20 total.
That will hit.
Alright. That is 12 bludgeoning damage.
Yummy.
Here's some bones crunch. She kind of wavers. But she is still standing.
Oh, dang. Okay. I don't have any extra attacks, level 1, so I make faces at her. And I'm good.
And on her turn, she returns the retort and makes a face at you. As she comes out swinging.
Oh, jeez.
Don't hit him, hit me, bitch.
Oh no, she's gonna hit him.
Yeah, I know, but I still gotta try.
16.
Exactly, it's my AC.
Take 7.
Okay.
21.
No,
Yes.
fuck's sake.
Take
And he's down again.
Take another 7.
Yep, I am down again.
And then for her bonus action, she disappears. But not enough to where you can't see her.
Not enough where we can't see her?
Yeah. She can Misty Step.
Oh.
Not on my watch.
And then she starts bolting out the door. She can only get to the door. Dr. Knackle.
Alright, so Dr. Knackle.
Deal with that ghoul.
Alright. Here goes. Okay. So Dr. Knackle, as a bonus action, retracts that bone needle, allowing him to use his hand again.
Mhm.
Draws part of his thieves' tools, so the medical supplies that have been turned into thieves' tools and like random equipment.
Mhm.
Starts setting up the small contraption to catapult one of the scalpels at the ghoul as the catapult spell.
I
Nice.
like it.
All right.
Nice.
It would be a dexterity saving throw against DC 14.
Ooh, what is her dex? That is a 16.
So the scalpel flies by, just embeds itself into like the wall.
It hits the door because for
It hits
some
the
reason
door.
the door has shut again. I don't know why these doors keep shutting. Lord Casimir, this woman is fleet-footing away.
She thinks she is. Lord Casimir turns into vampiric mist because I can do that shit too for a fury point. Which gets me to about, oh my goodness. My browser's being angry. It gets me, I can do that and then take a regular move to get up to her because it's bonus action to mist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, where'd you go?
I'm on top of somebody else because my browser's being angry.
Uh, Take it you're gonna go all the way up behind her?
Yeah. Or no, I'm gonna get in front of her and I'm gonna miss. But I'm gonna go unless you don't let us use perpendicular moves. If we can use perpendicular moves, I'm gonna move to the other side of the door and block her. And I miss, but I'm still in her way.
I will allow. However, the door was shut. For some reason.
Are we saying it was shut in game or just on the map?
Probably just on the map.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get in her way, swing and miss, and then tell her, your mama. Yeah.
All right. Luca, Devestri. Lady is on her way out the door. A ghoul to your right.
Can I use Mage Hand to attack her?
No.
Dang.
Try
Unfortunately,
cutting
not.
words again, though.
Can I use it to trip her?
It only works up to 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Damn.
Maybe if there was a chair you could throw it at her. I might
Give her
allow
the
that,
chair.
but there's no real chair in here.
All right. Well, I will attempt to use vicious mockery. That may work in a roll, but my insults are clearly not very biting. I'm gonna go ahead and roll it while I think of something witty.
Is it a wisdom save?
Yes.
I think you got her this time.
So 14 wisdom save.
Yes, you did. She rolled a 13.
2 psychic. Is that enough?
That
You said she
actually
was
is enough.
nearly.
She had 2 hit points left.
Now that's how you kill a bad guy. With an insult.
Yes.
And another thing, you're ugly.
Gash bleeds out from insult.
So she takes 2 psychic damage as she sees Casimir appear in front of her and swing, and then she hears a retort from the other side of the room saying,
I'm gonna steal it from a movie. Dear God, what is that thing?
and her frontal lobe explodes
Oh, jeez.
Fascinating.
from such mockery.
It's only because
Amazing.
it came from Princess Bride.
See, it worked when it mattered.
Yep.
Luca, it worked when it mattered.
How did you do that?
Magic.
Fascinating.
So you have slain your second.
Third. Well, it depends. Are the ghouls shapeshifters?
No, they are not.
Ah, okay.
But we have 3 bodies.
Yes, you have 3 bodies.
Yes.
We've personally slain 2.
So I guess
So, what do you do?
coup de grace that ghoul first from a distance with those
Yeah, we
ranged
just-
weapons. Shoot it till it's dead, yeah.
Pile up on the ghoul.
Yeah, you guys can just.
Alright.
I will slay him.
Unless the
For
party
you.
disagrees, we'll drag the bodies back to the barricade.
I
And we will let Luca demand a bath.
All right. Fast forwarding as you drag the bodies and your fanatic man. You're gonna bring
Yes.
him along too.
He's
Yeah.
coming, yes.
So are you bringing just the shapeshifter bodies or all the bodies?
bring all if we can, as many as we can carry.
Yeah, I mean there's only 4 bodies plus the guy.
So
Yeah.
He's not gonna run away. He's just
Probably
following
make
like
the guy carry something. Because I don't think I've got good strength.
We tied his hands because he tried to shank me.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
technically, I am unconscious and making death
Oh,
saving
shit.
throws.
that. Oh,
Oh.
okay. I am
Cure
going to
wounds.
make you live again.
Okay.
Thank you for that, important reminder.
Yeah, we forgot about that. So
And we just walk out the door without our comrade.
we just walk away.
Yeah.
Heal
So
for 8.
awesome.
Okay.
So heal for 8, but then also roll another 2d6.
Me?
Me.
Yeah.
He's going to take his death injury.
Ah.
6.
You have a deep wound. You have taken a blow that under different circumstances would kill most humans. So, unless this is fixed, when you are reduced to 0 hit points the next time, you start with an additional failed death save.
Okay.
Shit.
And how do you remove something like this?
So, grievous wounds can be removed after a long rest and a medicine check. Pretty much your doctor helping you out.
Okay.
It's not a difficult DC, but the more grievous wounds that you have, the harder the DC gets.
Got it.
So you have to sleep and then get finger boned.
Finger boned, yes.
Okay.
I'd never.
All right.
So, fast forwarding, you are able to walk back to the barricade, show your slain to the guards, and they allow you in to what seems to be a chapel.
Oh.
Move you all right here. Get in there. There you go. And you see a lot of people.
Whoa.
Most of them are what seem to be patients. Some of them look like orderlies. Some of them look like maybe visitors that might have gotten locked in. See a couple of children. All in all, there's not this many on the map, but there's about 22 people here.
Okay.
And they don't welcome you in with open arms. You are very eyed, and they look at you suspiciously. And they wish to have words with you as to where you've come from and where you plan to go. But we will not be doing that today because it has come past the witching hour, and it is time for us to call it an evening. I do believe. Yes, it has.
Yep.
So, I would like to thank everybody for stopping by this evening for this awesome adventure into Grim Hollow.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh. I believe the GM froze, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh my. I mean,
Well, in that case, we can go ahead and we have the right music up. Let's go ahead and do our normal sign off. Apologies for that technical issue.
I
he was
got this.
taken by the shapeshifter.
For other creepy tales you can watch with the Purple Tales show, you can catch on Saturday me running Deviant the Renegades, Session 0 character creation. On Sunday, I'll be running Call of Cthulhu 7th Edition. We are deep in and nearing the final act of our homemade horror story, The Lurking Silence, where you can catch most of these people. On Tuesdays, for 2 more, we are running Scion, Masks of the Mythos on the Onyx Path Publishing channel, where you can check out their new Kickstarter that begins Tuesday at 2 p.m. And the next Thursday, right back here, playing more Grim Hollow. If you're into awesome adventures, on Mondays we play Cyberpunk Red, in the image of man-made. On Wednesdays... on Wednesdays...
And it's after midnight, so my internet drops.
I went ahead and did your outro for you.
Thank you.
Of it. On Wednesdays, we have Infinity, the RPG, with Sean in the lead. And on Fridays, Scarredlands, Dracogenesis Titan's Lament, 5e Awesomeness, run by Patty. Back to you, Dwayne.
Yeah, so I have been made of kimchi. Make sure to check me out here. The next time you will see me is tomorrow, Friday, playing Scarredlands with Patty. Everyone, let everybody know who you are, where you can be found, and who you were, or where you will be seen next.
I'm Eldritch Echoes Online. Find me with that name all the places. I will be running Session 0 of Deviant the Renegades, a story I'm calling Radiation Burns, on Saturday.
Hey everybody, I have been Luca, and I shall now be ever, forever and ever. You can find me next tomorrow evening for Scarredlands at 10 p.m. playing a Broadreach Elf.
Hello, everybody. I am Steve. You can find me on the internet as Voodoo Arcade. Tonight I played Jean-Louis, and tomorrow I will be back to play Le Malthun, our subterranean elf for Scarredlands.
And I am Kisama, always have been, always will be, and I will be back next week to play more as Dr. Knackle. You can find me on Twitter, possibly a Discord server near you.
Awesome. And before we leave for the very last of the evening, votes. Everyone, please vote for your favorite person of the evening. That person will get an inspiration during our next game.
Smash Bros. That's my vote.
Bash Bros. That was awesome.
That would be my turn.
Yes.
Yes. I'm gonna have to give it to Key again, cause making me freaking die laughing every freaking time.
Scalpel Bolt.
Scalpel Bolt.
I was also thinking Smash Bros was gonna be my vote, but to keep this non-partisan, I'm actually going to vote for Ever, for the absolute most perfect moment of climbing up the chute, ew, my hands are dirty, fall into a pile of rotting, diseased corpses. Just...
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I would be giving my vote to Tyler, the other half of Smash Bros.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys for being awesome to each other. And for the Ride or Die viewers, if you would like to vote for your favorite character of this evening, put it into chat before the end of the outro reel, and we will make sure that those players are awarded appropriately. Again, I would like to thank everyone for swinging by and watching us. We do appreciate your patronage. I hope to see you again very soon. And I hope that the darkness does not take you.
And don't forget to give us a follow if you haven't already.
Yes. I think I said that. That was when I cut out.
Yes, I forgot.
Bye.
Bye.